I don't think we're gonna see you again till the preseason game happens.
Yeah,
do you have any other players to watch? TG's players to watch?
Because Coach T did say everybody that is healthy will play in the game.
I don't like that.
We'll get to that, but he said everybody that's healthy will play in the game. I'm
not gonna let him just lie to you like that. Nah, like I'm not gonna let him tell you anything.
So question: did TJ Watt not play in the preseason last year?
What is play, like a play?
No, he played multiple series. In fact, people lost their mind when he got cut blocked because he was being kind of lazy on the backside. Yeah, but it was more so.
That was the last game.
Yeah, that was the last game. So he played in the preseason last year. Yeah.
If I'm a betting man, I bet he don't play.
Coach T said today.
I don't think he should.
Coach T already said today, every player that is healthy will be out there playing. That's what he said. TJ started in practice today. Cam started in practice today. Minka started in practice today.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm trying to explain to you, bro, what the boss man said, and then what he had out there today. I'm like, oh, he's for real.
Bro, Cam Hayward in preseason?
He going like an old school Belichick style right now.
I'm just going off what the head man said and what the head man had out there today. It was the last open practice too. So yeah, what you saw today was what you gonna see until Friday. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I was like, all right, I don't hate it.
I think you might get Cam for a play.
Hey, and this is also what he said. You ready? And this is also what he said. He said, just like boxing, you don't go into a fight without sparring.
I feel that, but
that's what he said. Well, it just depends. It depends on how you look at it, you know? With them last year, I forgot the structure of who played the first game, but for a fact, we thought they wouldn't play in the last game because we're like, oh, it's like the fourth preseason game. Why would you play in it? And our guys were out there. And that was literally the week before the season started. The most meaningless preseason game out for those type of guys. But Coach T, for a fact, had them out there last year, man. And he already has said, like I said earlier today, they playing, bro.
I could be wrong. I don't think they played in the first two last year.
Yeah, so I was say I don't remember which ones it was, but
they played the main guys, you know, TJ, Minka, and all that. Yeah. I don't think they played in the first two, but like the third, even though it is the last one because of the new scheduling, it still is like the third one. If you go back in the past, still like typically they would put the guys out there for the third game.
But the reason why, because you know you had an extra week between that you had the fourth preseason game, and then you had the week, and then it was the season. We're literally going third preseason game, and this is essentially the fourth preseason game in the timeline, is what I'm speaking of.
I think it's like 2 weeks. I mean,
it's the same. No, I thought the timeline was very similar from what we were already experiencing.
I think it's going to be 2 weeks.
Okay.
If I had to bet.
I don't know, man.
What's it coming up? 8.
I just don't think
I get checked, but
I'm with you. I just don't think you'll see the Cam. You might. I just don't see it.
I'm with, bro. When he had TJ out there last year, I'm like, bro, this is 90 off of the depot. But
Minka just got back. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but Minka wasn't hurt though. Minka was gone for personal reasons.
But it just got back though. You know, you gotta get your, like you say, your feet back up
with
underneath you.
I'm just telling you. You arguing with me like I made the quote. I'm quoting what he said, as in Coach Tomlin. That's what he said. It's not, hey, should we play them? Hey, I think we should play them. No, I ain't say that. Coach Tomlin said if anybody is healthy, they will be playing. That's what he said, bro. Yeah, to me, man, we can make a case of if it's smart or not, and I think that's a different convo. Because, you can make the case that does Cam, does TJ, does Mink, the guys, right? Do the guys need to play in the preseason?
Do the guys.
Right. We can make that case, and it's a strong case of no. But then I can also understand for Coach T if he's saying to himself, we're still young. We still want dudes starting the season out fast. I don't want any,
just set a tone.
Yeah, I just want to let it be known early on, like, this is how we compete. This is how we play. You don't need 2 series for that. You could go out there and do that in a series. But you still get those guys going through the mental exercise, and then also the dudes that are behind them. They see how TJ, Cam, Minka gets ready to play. But now you actually gonna get a chance to actually play the whole game because they're not gonna be out there that long. So I was like, I see the pros and cons to it. But at the same time, anybody can get hurt at any point in time. You could not have a dude play at any point in the preseason. He can get hurt week 1, play 1, and now it's all for naught. So regardless of you taking a certain level of risk, but you've talked about it numerous times as well. If you go out there,
you're talking about a different kind of risk.
But
too,
I'm with you on the different kind of risk. 100%, I agree. It's a way different type of risk, and you can make a case: is it warranted or not? What I would say is this, though: the big thing that makes me nervous is just when I think of how TJ almost got hurt last season in the preseason, was him not going full speed. So when we talk about the guys, and we both agree, it's a difference of intensity when it's regular season versus preseason, because we understand what's at stake. It just is. It shouldn't be, but it just feels a little bit different. Those guys got to make sure that they still are treating it with the same level of intensity like a regular season game, so they are protected. Because if you go out there half cocked, that's when I feel like you really gonna get exposed to something.
I feel that. I mean, I definitely agree with you, and because I get you. Like, you gotta have a pre-fight before the big fight. I understand that part. But I'm just kind of like, it's the man. You know how like it's the reward. Like,
I feel you. I do.
You know how growing up, and I'm not saying it's like that because all these guys are professional athletes.
Yeah.
But you know how it's like everybody don't hoop with everybody.
Yeah, I'm not hooping on that court. I don't hoop with them dudes over there. It ain't worth the risk to me, bro. You can have it. It's all good. I'm not doing that. Yeah, 100%. I know what you're saying.
It feels like both. It's like, and these are pro athletes. It's not like these aren't pro athletes, so that's different.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like, why would I put that out there for him to cut that, and y'all might cut him?
Yeah, you know that's the case. But that's why I also think like we're not gonna anticipate. I don't anticipate seeing them longer than a series.
Yeah,
I don't. Like, I feel like it's a series, and it not even a long series. Like, if this series is like 2 first downs, you pulling them. Like,
come over here and put your hat on.
Yeah, like I see it like that. Like, go out there, get you a 3 and out, be done for the day.
And that's it. That's your day.
All right, you get 2 max plays. You playing is 6 plays, 2 first downs, bro. After that, bro, you out. Come on, go sit next to me. Get your sunflower seeds. Yeah.
Have a good time.
You know what it is.
Up. I think your value is just as strong in the coaching as it is in showing them reps, like you just said.
Yeah, I prefer them just not playing at all in preseason. But if Tomlin is trying to, with this young core, trying to set a tone, just trying to be like, all right, we're all doing this together. You know what I mean? Like, even the star players and stuff. Like, we're not sitting out any preseason games. Like, I can ride with that. But then if someone gets hurt, it's like,
well, you hate the decision if somebody gets hurt.
If somebody gets hurt, you're sick.
Yeah.
You're blown. You're disgusted. You're
I'm with you.
You can't breathe. You can't sleep. Like
But question though, TG, talk to me though, TG. Maybe not with a Cam or a TJ because who they are and Mink included. But we both would agree you gotta play to be ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it feel like, bro, when you go from not playing in any real game to going out there and playing in the game. You know what I mean? Like, and I just think to myself, like, bro, you don't want them to get a little bit of that, just whatever rust or whatever it could be, just knock that out, just a little bit of it.
Game for that. But I'm good with them not playing at all.
I'm cool with him not playing. I'm cool with all. Like, I think that third game is universally like this is for everybody else.
See, we so back. I don't want them out there in the third game. That's the one I'm just like, don't. Like, it's.
You want it second.
Can we pull get it through the first
I want the first.
Yeah,
if I get you in that first game, bro, I'm cool. Aramel, you done hit a little bit. You done went through the warm up. I didn't see what I need to see. And if anything were to happen, I feel like I still have enough time that I'm getting you back. Potentially, you know what I'm saying? Week 1, week 2. Whereas if you get any nick, whatever, week 3, man, you carrying that with you week 1. And that becomes something that we dealing with up until the bye week.